Hey William, how are you on this beautiful evening?
I'm alive. I'm looking forward to speaking about this album, man. Got a lot to share my thoughts and feelings about it, and I'm sure it's the same for you too.
Yeah, I'm actually really excited about this album. Again, you know, one of the reasons why we started this podcast is that we go back and listen to albums from our favourite artists that we might not revisit in a long time. And this is one of the albums I never put on, but really fucking love. Spoiler alert.
Okay.
You know? So it was really nice this week, bumping this album all week.
Yeah, fair. That was a big spoiler alert that you dropped there, man, saying that you absolutely love this album. I have such a weird relationship with this album.
Yeah.
Such a strange relationship, and I think in the week or weeks that I've been playing this album, I was trying to ascertain the reason why and dig deeper into the reason why. And I think I hit the nail on the head for a few reasons of why I have this kind of not unsure, I think that's the wrong word to use, just let's just get into it, man. Let's just get into it. Okay.
Tell you what, then, do you remember when this dropped?
I do. Yes, I do. There are reasons why I remember. Yes, I was, purely because of the single. There was a particular single that came out for it that had me stoked for this album.
Which single?
Power Trip. Freaking love that record. Freaking love that record. Yeah, man. Yeah, absolutely love Power Trip. It did hype me for the album. But when it dropped, there was a lot going on. And I know it was J. Cole's intent to drop when he dropped, but it had me conflicted.
Alright, let's explain a little bit for the people. So, I believe Born Sinner released on June the 18th, 2013. And it was on the same day as a certain Kanye West Yeezus' album and a Watching the Movies with the Sound Off, Mac Miller's, rest in peace, his album dropped on the same day as well. Let's throw it out there. What's better, Yeezus or Born Sinner?
I'm sorry.
Let's get into it.
I was so into Yeezus when this album came out, and it just overshadowed Born Sinner for me. Don't get me wrong, I still liked Born Sinner, but I wasn't able to spend time with it the way I should have because of Yeezus. And obviously, on one of the tracks of the album, one of the last verses he does for the setup of the album, he says that why he done it, you know.
Yeah.
And don't get me wrong, it wasn't only Yeezus. Like, Good Kid, Mad City came out in October the year before, and I think I was still, like, overplaying that. What else was I listening to? I think... when did Watch the Throne drop?
Watch the Throne, I think, would have dropped 2011.
Did it? Okay.
Yeah, 2011.
Okay. I don't know why I had Watch the Throne in my mind then, but no, I think, yeah, dropping Yeezus. You know, don't get me wrong, I don't want people to get it twisted for, like, in what I'm saying. It's a great album. I do like it, but it didn't hit me as a classic, and it wasn't memorable enough for me, and I think that's just a personal thing for me. Me personally, I think that he made a mistake dropping the same time as Kanye. And unfortunately, I have never ever been compelled to buy the album till now. And that's bad. And I feel like I'm knocking the album. Which I shouldn't be, because it's a good album. But why am I buying it only now?
Well, I'm sure we'll get into that. But yeah, I think I think Yeezus is the better piece of art, but I think Born Sinner is a better rap album.
Yeah, I hear what you're saying. Yeah, I understand what you are saying.
And when Born Sinner dropped, I was in love with it. There was a few things I didn't like about it, but for the most part, I loved it more than Yeezus.
Oh wow, yeah, fair. Okay.
I was on Yeezus very late. I didn't like the screaming in my yuggles. I don't know why I
believe
grew
that.
more fond. I don't know why I grew more fond of it over the years. I still hate Bound 2.
Oh, yeah.
But yeah,
yeah.
I loved Yeezus. I didn't love Yeezus at the time, but I love Yeezus now. If that makes sense.
Yeah, that makes complete sense. Yeah, so I think listening to the album recently, I appreciate Born Sinner a lot more. There are still things that bother me about the album, and as we go through the playlist, we can discuss it. But yeah.
Yeah, and just to give a bit of perspective before we get into the album, J. Cole, up until this point, he has dropped a couple of classic mixtapes that his core audience absolutely adore. Then he drops an album which, how can I put this politely, didn't please his core audience and didn't please the wider audience that he was hoping to grab with the poppy direction that he went. So at this point, J. Cole is at a crossroads where if he has another dud of an album, he turns into Wale and nobody cares about him anymore. In my opinion, you know? And there was a lot riding on this album, I feel. And I feel I can sense it in his delivery and his method for these songs.
Yeah. I feel like it was a step up from Sideline Story, but he still did not hit the mark that he was looking for.
We'll get into that because as the Usurper Records viewers know, you are wrong a lot of the time, William. So yeah, his first week sales were 297,000 copies, which is a good showing. 30,000 less than Yeezus, so it missed out on hitting number one
until
the following week, when it went number one. I think that's more to do with people not understanding Yeezus and maybe being turned off on first listen, like maybe I was for a few months. I think that's the reason. I don't think people were like, oh my god, J. Cole's album is way better than Kanye's, I need to go out and buy it.
Yeah.
I think they just didn't understand Kanye's at the time.
You are right.
But yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I for some odd reason, I can remember Yeezus so well. I can remember playing Yeezus so well. I remember the moment of me playing Yeezus when it dropped. Born Sinner, I do not have that. And I think that goes to show at the time that how much Yeezus overshadowed Born Sinner for me.
Fair.
Especially coming out of, I'm sorry, J. Cole, you know, Good Kid, Mad City era or season, like it's J. Cole versus Kendrick. It's always been, you know what I mean? So I think when you get an album like Good Kid, you're expecting something. I don't know what it is, but you're expecting something from the rival. So,
of course, and I think looking back, I don't feel the same right now, but looking back when J. Cole was dropping those mixtapes, and I heard of J. Cole first before Kendrick, and I enjoyed the warm-up before I enjoyed any of Kendrick's stuff, and then Section 80 came out just before Sideline Story. I loved Section 80, so they were like right there. And then Good Kid, Mad City dropped, and I realised that this is the level. This is the level that a Nas done back in the day, that Dr. Dre done back in the day, that 50 done back in the day, that Jay-Z done back in the day. Their first albums were at this level. Good Kid, Mad City is up there with the best debuts, the best rap albums of all time. And I think we all realised that we were looking for that from J. Cole.
yeah.
And I think it's unfair to compare any J. Cole album to any Kendrick album. I think...
But that was the time.
Yeah, no, I agree.
Yeah,
and with hindsight, knowing J. Cole is not Kendrick, people will argue he's better, and that is your opinion. People are stupid. But I...
Say that, but yeah, go on.
They are. They think J. Cole is better than Kendrick, and they're a bit slow. Sorry, guys. But you can't hold... When you've seen a person like Kendrick over and over again dropping the quality of album that he does, then you can't compare J. Cole to that person. You have to compare J. Cole to your Drakes, to your Jay-Z's even, to your... Like, Kendrick is at a level that not many people can touch. For discography, there's probably Kanye and Outkast in hip-hop, and that is it, you know? So I think looking back, it was unfair to compare him to Kendrick. But that's with hindsight. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I think it was quite frustrating to go through, to be honest with you. Especially for you. Especially for you.
Yeah. But going back and listening to J. Cole, what I'm trying to say is it's not as bad as I remember.
Yeah.
And it's because I hold Good Kid, Mad City and Pimp a Butterfly up at such high esteem.
High. Yeah.
Like, J. Cole's discography looks garbage next to it. No offence to J. Cole or J. Cole's fans. It just doesn't hold our weight. And that's really unfair to say, because he's made some really good albums. And it's just a shame that he was compared so heavily to Kendrick, you know?
Yeah, man, if again, it's unfair to say, but if J. Cole was in a different era to Kendrick, he would have flourished, bruv.
Literally.
He would have flourished, bruv.
If he had
it's just unfortunate at the time.
If he had come out at the same time as Lupe, 2005, 2006, and had 5 or 6 years on Kendrick, then he would have... I think he would be up there in everybody's top 5.
More than yeah, right. That's it.
You know. But when I come back and listen to this album with a fresh set of glasses or a fresh set of ears, I just realise it's so fucking good. This guy is so talented. He's an unbelievable rapper, and everything he does is amazing. He's just not as artistic as Kendrick, and there's nothing wrong with that. Like, J. Cole makes some of the best music in hip hop, and nobody can tell me any different. You know?
Yeah. I get frustrated with, and I don't know if this is going to make sense when I say it, but I think I just get frustrated with J. Cole's song arrangements. and how he puts a project together. Sometimes, like, when it comes to songs, he makes incredible songs, but putting it all together and putting it as the final kind of package, sometimes I feel like he misses the mark, but that may be just me.
Okay, fair.
And I think what I'm getting to is that, look, before Born Sinner, I think he dropped Truly Yours albums.
Yeah.
Or mixtapes.
Yeah.
And then for the third installment of the Truly Yours series, there were some fantastic songs on there, man. And I think this is where you can answer my question for me, Steve. But I think it pisses me off that those songs did not make the final 16 track list of Born Sinner. And instead it was like bonus tracks.
Okay, so let's get into them. One of the tracks is Miss America, another track is New York Times, another track is She Gone Pop, another track is Brothers Know, and then Sparks Will Fly. I remember Miss America and Brothers Know dropped before
For those
the
that
album.
don't know, Brothers Know is actually Niggas Know, but yeah, go on.
It's not. How dare you? Yeah, he's right. And I think they dropped as singles before the album. And I don't want to say he was copying Kendrick, but I'm gonna say it. So there was some bonus tracks on Good Kid, Mad City, The Recipe, Women, Weed and Weather, and it may be like a track left off here. I think I know Cartoons and Cereal, and I think maybe West Side Right on Time. They were all dropped before the album as like promo, and then they got put as bonus tracks on the deluxe version. I don't know whether he was trying to do that with those songs, because they were just promo for the album. And if you want to follow a narrative through the album, then maybe they don't fit. I'm just going to throw that out there.
Okay.
Whether the narrative is right, I don't know. Do you want me to let you know what I think he's going for with this album?
I'm listening.
So I think he starts off the album as his self in Cold World Sideline story form. The guy who brags like Hove. The guy who is debating whether to join the Illuminati. All of a sudden, J. Cole is now rubbing shoulders with Steve Stout and Jay-Z, and he's at Diddy parties, and he has an opportunity to join the Illuminati, okay? He goes to LA, where he discovers it's the land of the snakes, okay? He starts doing stuff that sinners would do, not a good person like I believe J. Cole is, and he starts sleeping with a lot of women, okay? I'll live in the lifestyle of this superstar rapper that he is not in his heart of hearts. Does that make sense?
A lot.
He goes through and he's discovering himself, and he's discovering how these women that he's sleeping with and all these girls from LA is just not sitting right in his heart, and this is not the right way to go. He tells his missus back home to run away, to leave him because of what he does. And then he starts having I don't know if spiritual awakening or a realization that this life he's living up until this point, like, do you know when they say people change when they become famous?
Yeah.
He clocks it. He clocks it early, and he sees himself changing. And then he has like a ironic song. I'm gonna say Brothers again, but it's not Brothers. Brothers. I
Rich
hate
brothers.
rich brothers. And he discovers old Jermaine hates the people he's becoming. He is becoming one of those sinners who is doing everything for money, for fame, for women. And he's checking himself. He's like, I hate these people. Am I becoming one of these people? Are my children going to be one of these people? And then he carries on with his mischievous behaviour with forbidden fruit, where he's supposed to be at choir or singing for God, because you get that Where's Jermaine skit. For being a precious thing, I will thank you, Lord. And then they're like, where's Jermaine? Where's Jermaine? And Jermaine is looking for the forbidden fruit. So he is snuck off away from church or away from God or whatever his true purpose is, still living that born sinner life. Then he gets his chaining day where he buys his chain, and then he gets another realization where, like, oh shit, why did I spend all this money on this? I don't actually want it. And then he gets into, I think at this point he's dropped Sideline Story, he's just bought his chain, and he's having all these conflicting feelings of, is this what it's like to be a superstar? Like, and should I fix my teeth? Should I carry on talking about the stuff I talked about in Sideline Story, considering I've got this much fame now? And that's where he gets into like Crooked Smile and Let Nas Down. And then Born Sinner just ties it up, as in he is trying his best, but he feels like, I don't want to say the word, but when he says when he's talking about his missus, he says a N-word want to be an N-word. And I feel like he feels like he wants to live that life of a rapper who splurges and spends, buys chains, buys cars, but he's conflicted and he feels like it's not right, and he doesn't want to be that J. Cole. He wants to be the angelic Cole. He wants to be, but I feel like he's fighting a losing battle on this album. And I feel like that's what it is. And I think that's why possibly we'd have to go through the bonus songs. I think that's possibly why those songs not in the album, because I do believe there's a narrative through this album that maybe people haven't clocked before.
The way you put it, that's really cool. That's really, really cool. When he talks about the album, he doesn't put that out there, but
yeah, what you've listened to Inevitable? Are you up to Born Sinner?
Yeah, finished it recently. And
what does he say about the album?
He doesn't talk about any concept of the album whatsoever. I think he's just talking about where he was making the album and how he was making it. And it's funny that you said what you said, because he actually does say that it got to a point after he finished making the album and everything, he just wasn't happy. He just was not happy. And then he said something along the lines of, like, he had a conversation with himself. And he said, on paper, you've, like, from the come up to where you are now with putting this album out, on paper, you've gotten everything that you've wanted to get, but you're still not happy. And he basically asked himself, like, what the fuck is wrong with you? And I think him and Ibrahim were talking about, like, all the things that weren't going right. He was always blaming other people for it, like the promoters or Jay-Z, or like just blaming other people. But then he just thought, no, I'm responsible for myself. Let me get back in my bag and let me be confident in myself and do what I want to do, kind of thing. Which leads on to the next album, funny enough, which is no spoilers.
It's 2014 Forest Hills Drive. That's what it is.
Yeah, but it's his best body of work, in my opinion. in my opinion. But yeah, like he just wasn't happy. So with you given the narrative of this album, it's very interesting actually. It's very interesting.
I just feel like he's fighting a continuous battle with superstar J. Cole versus possibly the J. Cole we see now, the family man, the mellow guy who we don't see at the clubs. Yeah.
Don't want to be in the beef.
One that didn't want to be in the beef. But yeah, I feel like he's fighting on this album against himself, and I love it. I love it.
That's cool. No, okay. Should we get into it?
Well, let's talk about the album art first. I don't have the other cover, but I have this version.
Which is the better one?
The Devil. See, I prefer the other one, but it's because I'm a kind soul, and I like the Heavenly Gates. This creeps me the fuck out. It
is creepy. It is very creepy, actually.
It gives me like... Have you seen Terminator 2? When the liquid metal guy... If he was the devil, you know?
Yeah. It's very creepy.
I don't like it.
It looks very idealistic.
Yeah. And I know it's to represent the two sides, the halo and the devil inside him. Mm-hmm. And obviously being a born sinner, that I don't like it. I don't like the cover.
You don't?
No, I wish I had the black one with the lines.
Yeah, the lines. Yeah.
Yeah, the Heaven's Gate. But I do like the fact that the other one is black with Heaven Gates, and normally that would be white.
Yes.
And then this would be black with the devil. Yes. But it's contrasted.
Inverted. Yeah.
I do like that.
Let me throw this question out for you then.
Yes.
Let's get to it. What is your best track on the album?
Rich Brothers. Oh, you're supposed to guess. Why would you just blatantly ask me like, you know the game? What's this? We've done it. Well, we've done like 15.
I just wanted to get to
episodes.
It's gonna be asked.
Honestly.
So let me just ask this motherfucker.
Guess my worst song.
Rich Brothers. Okay. Your worst song is going to be. Ooh. Hold up. Let me look at the tracks. I think it's going to be a skit.
Skits are not included.
No? Okay, calm.
It would be otherwise, but
yeah, exactly. No. Chain and Day.
Fuck yes. Well done.
That was a good guess.
Right. Your best song is Trouble, and your least favourite song is Let Nas Down.
My least favourite song?
Yeah.
Okay. Wow. Okay. So, my worst song...
Yeah.
My worst song is Chain and Day.
Okay. Oh, okay. Copycat. Yeah. And...
my favourite song is Let Nas Down.
No way. That's...
Let Nas Down.
Surprising.
Really? I'm surprised that you said you think it's going to be my worst song, but okay.
It's just a weird song to have number one in there. It's just a weird song to have as your favourite. Let's get into it, yeah?
Let's get into it, brother.
Should we listen to a bit of music?
Let's go.
So, the opening track is The Illuminati. Love it.
12K
All
shawty.
through your body. Yeah, a combination of the Vil and Illuminati, because he's a wordsmith, our J. Cole is. Sometimes I brag like Hove. Sometimes I'm real like Pac. I love the fact that he sends a tiny little diss to his boss.
Yeah.
At the first line.
Sometimes it's like, fuck your manager job. Mm-hmm. It's like, fuck my manager.
Yeah, sometimes I'm real like Pac.
Nah, man. Do you like it?
I fucking love it. If I could deep throat it, I would.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa, I am sorry, listeners.
Banging my teeth on that then.
Oh, I don't know what he's got in that drink. My man got a bit excited. I fuck with it, man. I like it. I like the flow. I like his bars. Like, he couldn't get away with dropping them F-bombs these days, but jeez.
Let's talk about it. That's the only questionable thing I've got about this song. It's like, you always hear...
He just went...
Hey, it's up to me. It's up to me. J. Cole said it's okay.
As he said.
It's okay. What does he say? He says, you ain't repeating it. He said,
I ain't repeating it.
Get your weight up. God. Fake brothers get sprayed up. My verbal AK slays faggots. And I don't mean no disrespect whenever I say faggot. Okay, faggot? Don't be so sensitive. If you want to get fucked in the ass, that's between you and whoever else's dick it is. Pause, maybe that line was too far. So he admits it. He admits that line was a little bit too far. I'm going to clip me saying that now and get cancelled on TikTok. But I find it funny that I don't see Born Sinner as that old of an album, and people were still openly saying it then, and nobody was saying a word. Mad.
Wait.
2013, brother.
Damn. It's not that old, is it?
No, and we were still saying it then.
Well, yeah.
Hey, I was saying it all the time. I got gay friends, so I'm allowed to say it. Just...
You're one of them. You're one of them.
I do love the start of the set. What do you mean? What do you mean one of them?
No, you know what? Go on, what were you saying?
I love the start of the second verse where he says, I'm the prince of the city, I studied Machiavelli. That line is hard.
Can you play that line?
Should we play the second verse?
Let's do it.
Play the second verse. Why not?
Let's do it. Sorry. That's a good bridge.
Glad we played a bit more. Because it ties in with my theme.
Exactly.
Especially when he says, fucked up education, would ask for reparations, but I'm probably just going to buy Ferraris.
Yeah.
Which is that conflict inside him, where he knows what he should be doing, but he just wants to live that rapper lifestyle. And then he says, please forgive me, according to the preacher man, he need Jesus in him, but the devil run the TV, so the demon's in him. I'm in trouble. Did deal with the devil, now I'm pleading with him, like give me my soul. Give me my soul.
The bridge is hot, man.
The bridge is amazing. It's a good track.
Let me just spit it what it is, man. Like it's a good fucking track. I love it.
Fuck everybody.
His flow is... I just like his confidence on the track and just the bars he's spitting and... Yeah, man. I don't know what else to say. The beat is hard. I love the fact that Biggie is in it as well.
The sample
it's a
from
hard
Biggie.
Track.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's a hard track.
I just want to point out that the next verse, he drops the R-bomb as well. So he has dropped the F-bomb and he has dropped the R-bomb. And if you want to argue, he's half white and he's dropped the N-bomb. So he's just slurring it up in this song, isn't he? Jesus Christ. You know what? These next three bars are dedicated to the retards.
J. Cole being J. Cole, you wouldn't think that he's just dropping slurs everywhere, innit? No.
It's so funny.
You're gonna have to play the third verse now, I'm sorry.
Should we play the...
You're gonna have to play the third verse, bro.
Yeah, let's go, why not? It's a great song. We'll enjoy it.
Pause. Bro, that third verse, I don't know about you, but it's got my eyebrows raised, man.
Why? Explain. The little shot of Beyonce?
Yeah, and a couple of lines before that. I ain't really into sacrificing human bodies. Couple more A's and I would be a summer come, my lord. Let's leave it there. I don't know. I don't know.
And then he mentions Beyonce as if he knows that.
Let's not. Yeah.
Who? Hold on. Let me just. You don't have to say anything. Who has he signed his soul away to? A certain Sean Carter, who runs Rock Nation, J. Cole's label. And his wife appears just after he talks about billionaires and being in the Illuminati, and that she can afford stuff the more than he's worth. I'm just saying what he's saying. We need to play a bit more anyway, because the next couple of lines are important. I never let you go again. I never let go. The devil don't play fair. So, we discussed last time, guys, please go and listen to it if you haven't listened to it, the sideline story and how a certain person steered the direction of that album. And I'm just saying, what I'm reading here is he's saying he let the devil steer the last album.
We're going into conspiracy territory right here. We don't need that.
We're not. Who steered his last album? You tell me who steered his last album into the direction it went.
Man.
Jay-Z. So, J. Cole, if you didn't catch that, and if this is the first time listening to it, he says, readjusting my target audience, because it's obvious I've gone astray, losing my way like Timberlake, produced by Timberland, on that goddamn Future Sex Love Sounds. What's playing in my mind, just the sound of my whole career, crash and burn, that the thing that I mostly fear, was on track for the first 2 years until I let the devil steer. Now what do we have here? Mask my tears. I'm just saying, it sounds like he's saying Jay-Z is the devil. I don't know, J. Cole, let us know. Is Jay-Z the fucking devil? Or am I reading into this too much? But you know what you fucking said. Anyway.
That's all again. I love this song, actually. It's a good song.
It's a great song.
I never appreciated it when it first came, when it was first around, but I do appreciate it now.
The bars, the storytelling, the singing, the fact that he's singing on those hooks or bridges or whatever they are. It's incredible. Great song.
The beat's hard as well. I do like the beat.
Beat's great. Great opening track.
Yeah, man. It is a great opening track. I just like the fact that Biggie's on it as well. I don't know.
Yeah.
Sampled Biggie. I do like that. Great track.
Okay. Track 2 is a skit. I used to hate this skit. Not gonna lie.
Hate it.
I used to skip it all the time. You still hate it?
I still hate it.
Let's give it a listen.
I get it. I get it now, but yeah.
For context, listeners, this skit is from an actual TV Preacher Man, one of these channels that are like 472.
The God Channel.
The God Channel, where they sell you things for a spot in heaven. But let's play it.
What the fuck? Oh god.
That is so terrifying that he is robbing poor people out of their money.
For a spot in heaven.
For a spot in heaven. It's disgusting. And the fact is, I hated it for my whole life. And understanding what J. Cole is going through on this album, it makes so much sense. This is the world.
You take something so innocent and you flip it into something so evil, but yeah, go on.
No, and I was going to say, I believe it might be the first verse of the last song that we listened to, where he says, give me 2 seconds. Ba 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 ba. I can't find it.
What are you looking for?
I'm pretty sure he says, He says, the preacher say I need Jesus in him, but the devil's on the TV. Whereby is that? We literally just listened to it.
What, in Illuminati?
Yeah. I got it. Second verse. So J. Cole says, according to the preacher man, he needs Jesus in him, but the devil run the TV, so the demon's in him. I'm in trouble. Did a deal with the devil. Now I'm pleading with him. And I just feel like that just goes so perfect with that little skit. Like the TV is just full of demons.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I love it. What do you think of it?
I get the point of it. But as you said, I always used to skip it.
Yeah. I think a major flaw with this album is the skits and the interludes. And I think a skit like that, you do what Outkast done on Aquemini. When I heard Aquemini and I heard the way they done skits, I think Kendrick does it on Good Kid, Mad City as well.
He does.
He doesn't have a separate track for them, and he doesn't put it at the start of a song. I know Outkast do this on Aquemini. They put it at the back of a song.
Exactly. It makes sense.
And then you can skip it if you want, but it's not its own track, if that makes sense. I don't know.
And I think that's part of the reason why I was saying like the setup of the project is annoying for me.
Yeah. If that just... It's annoying because it is doing what I'm about to say it should do, but if it just plays at the end of Illuminati, I wouldn't mind it as much. If it was an outro to Illuminati.
Yeah.
And I think it made more sense.
Exactly. You know what I mean?
But yeah.
There you go.
Then we go into track 3, which is Land of the Snakes, which is normally stylized as a capital L and a capital A. But it's not on the cover. It's all caps.
Is it?
On the album sleeve. But yeah, so LA, Land of the Snakes. And funny enough, from Aquemini, that's where he got the beat from. Which is hilarious that I just brought that up. I didn't clock. Will's fighting ghosts again. Jesus Christ.
Flies are pissing me off, bruv. Well,
make that hair strap.
I like my Sundays with a cherry top. Make that ass rap.
What are you saying?
These are one of the songs where it's this time in my life that I appreciate it, but back in the day I didn't.
See, I loved it back in the day. Loved it.
But that's because you're an Outkast fan. A big Outkast fan.
Fair. I am a big Outkast fan.
Yeah, I got onto Outkast a little late, and I didn't have that nostalgia from the beat like you did. But I appreciate it now, but I think back then I didn't have that nostalgia kind of feeling to it, and I didn't appreciate it as much. It was just a filler track for me, but now it's not a filler track. Does that make sense?
Fair. I loved it. I think it was, when the album dropped, it was one of my favourite songs. I'm not sure if it was my favourite, but it was one of my favourite.
I do remember it being one of your favourites, yeah.
I loved it. Now, not so much. I do still dig it, but obviously I love the Outkast version way more. But this makes sense in the concept. He's just travelled to LA, you know, with his music career, and he's realising there's just a bunch of snakes there. And I imagine his journey, he's listening to that Outkast record, and he's like, this is the shit I used to ride around my street. Yeah, ride around my own town listening to, and it's just giving him those. Well, in my head, it's just giving him those flashes of shit. Would young Jermaine be doing this? Like, when I was listening to this, when I was him, did I think I was gonna be who I am now? Does that make sense? I think he's having like little flashes of that while he's listening to it. But yeah, great song though. I love it.
Yeah. Okay.
Anything else to say about it?
No, not really. Not really. It's not a key song for me on the album, but now I do appreciate it.
Fair. Fair. Okay, so we're gonna get into the next song, which is I want to say the main single for this album.
It is, yeah.
Power Trip.
Yo, I do dig this song, man, to this day.
Sorry, I was getting carried away.
To this day, I still appreciate this song, man. Do you know that like J. Cole was dead against Miguel singing the pre-chorus hook? And J. Cole wanted to sing it. Because I think J. Cole wanted to sing it himself, and then people were just like, I think Jay-Z, Ibrahim, and some other people were like, let Miguel do it. And he gave it.
Let somebody else do it.
Yeah, and I'm like, thank God for that. Like,
100%.
Like, Miguel kills it. It's a great track, man. It's a great track.
That beat slaps.
Great beat. Yeah, man.
It's a hell of a beat.
And I especially the first verse. I just like the flow of it as well. It's very. Yeah. It's not rappity rap. It's just, it's fun. Yeah. It's funky, man.
Really good storytelling in it again. J. Cole is amazing at painting a picture, to be fair to him.
Definitely. I remember when I heard this song, I was just so hyped for the album. I was just like, yes. But it surprised me because I think this is the only song of its kind on the album.
Yeah, it's very up-tempo in it, and yeah.
Very up-tempo. It's the only song, which I think I was a little bit... Was I a little bit disappointed about that? I don't know, but yeah, I don't know. Great track anyway.
But yeah, great track. Next song is More Money Interlude.
With the narrative that you gave me at the beginning, it makes sense why this interlude exists. But I've always hated it.
I've always hated it as well. But he says a lot in it. And
he does.
There's something genius in the way he does it. The way the rhyming word is money, but he doesn't rhyme the word money. He just says money over and over again. But the way he pulls it off, I just think, I used to hate it, but now I just think it's genius, and it's telling us exactly what's going through his head right now in this part of his career. He doesn't understand money. He's in these rooms with people who have a lot more money than him, and I bet he has so much money he gets survivor's guilt because he can't give his friends this lifestyle that he's living,
Yeah. I guess that's why it's an interlude. But as a track itself, I just skip it.
Fair. No, exactly. It's another track that I would skip normally, but I do understand it, and it's a nice slow of pace after Power Trip.
I got you.
But yeah, should we get into the next track then?
Yeah, let's go.
Trouble.
Scared of my life. Good song.
Is that all you have to say about it?
I think the reason why I just said it like that is because it's a good song, but again, it's nothing special. I know. It sounds harsh. It really does sound harsh. It's a good song. Don't want to take away from that, but it's nothing special.
I think the hook is kind of basic. The hook could be better, but I do like the verses. I love I ain't fucking, but I'm thinking about it. My brothers say, why you gotta think about it? The bitch want too much, hit my phone too much if I gotta be frank about it. Ain't worth the stress. First the text.
We've all had that moment. We've all had that moment back. We've all had that moment. It's like, if I hit, it's just gonna be problem. Yeah.
I think, and I think this is another with the narrative that I'm trying to force onto this album. I think this is another point in the album where he is battling with himself, where he's like, I know if I do these things, it's going to be trouble down the line. And he's fighting the sinner part of himself. He's fighting with the good part, you know?
It's a good narrative you've spun up here, man. I'm like, oh, okay.
Yeah, and especially... Okay. So let's listen to the next verse, because I think the next verse ties the narrative up a bit better for us.
Oh.
Mama, did you fuck J. Cole?
Whoa. Two things I like about this verse. Yeah. I don't know, like, I really do like that verse, man. And I like the fact that it said, know a lot of niggas that'll marry your type, bad bitch with a degree, let them scoop you, I'm a Cooper, never been a Mario type. I don't know why I like that.
Because he mentions Mario, maybe. You nerd.
Yeah, but it's the way how he... Shut up. It's the way how he says, never been... It's kind of like a play on words, like never been to Mario type.
Like Mario. Yeah. The Mario.
Yeah, Mario.
Yeah.
Yeah. I do like that. And also, I do like how the backing vocals of that choir come in between the second verse. It's really dark. It gives it a kind of element. Like, I really do like that. I think that's the main reason why I like the track as well. But no, man, it's a sick song, man. Don't get it twisted.
Yeah, I do like when she says, "Don't you know this shit already?" Talking about why is he gone back to school?
Yeah.
Dude, why ain't you rich already? And he's
like, already,
yeah, but I got dumb as shit hanging around these rappers because they dumb as shit. But I'm back on track, and I think that's part of the whole narrative of this album. The fact that he is realizing that he doesn't want to go down this road of these dumbass rappers are going. He wants to do something different, but it's just that conflict. He just goes back to flirting with this girl again. Like he's constantly just he can't get away from his sinning self, you know.
Young bad bitch made the pastor drool. Woo!
Guy's sweater like Catholic school. It's a bit of a shit bar, but I understand it.
Oh god! But, good track. It's a good track. I like, even though I say like it's not it's nothing special. I feel guilty for saying that. I don't know, but it's like whenever I play through the album, I'm like, oh yeah, I like this song.
Fair. Okay, should we jump on to the next track, Runaway, which I believe is track 7? Yes, track 7.
Run away, run away, run away. I'm holding on desperately. Such a good track.
Again, brilliant track. I think he should have done what he done on Power Trip and put an R&B singer on the hook on this song, because I don't think he hits the notes, but he sounds okay singing it.
It works.
But I think if he put somebody who can actually sing on those hooks, I think it would have elevated the song.
It would have stood out.
Yeah.
This song always reminds me, obviously hindsight, it always reminds me of Fold Clothes. Because of that one bar. I think this is that birthed. This song birthed that song.
What line are you talking about?
There's a line in, I think, verse 2 where he talks about like she folds clothes and shit. Yeah, with a good girl at home folding clothes and shit. Every time I hear that line, I'm like, ah.
We will not talk about Folding Clothes until
Yet.
said album. It's going to be a good episode. I love the intro, the Mike Epps intro.
Yeah, it makes me laugh.
Yeah, it's great. But yeah, again, fighting his demons, and he mentions the devil again, and this is what I mean. When he's cheating on the woman he supposedly loves, even though he thinks he's too young to settle down, he says, maybe you can thug it out, learn what is love about, when you can't live with her and you can't live without. Oh shit, goddamn, I think the devil got his hands on me. Stripper saying, baby, won't you throw them buns on me? He's in a strip club.
It's the way how he says it as well is brilliant. I love it.
Yeah, and again, this song, he is fighting that battle. He knows he should be going home to his missus, but he's in a strip club throwing racks at some bird, and he knows this is the devil on his shoulders, like, yes, Cole, this is what you should be doing. Live this life, you know?
Yeah.
And he can sense it, but he can't help but do it. But I do want to play, I want to play the second verse. Should we play the second verse?
Yeah, man. Good verse, man.
Fucking great verse.
And his cadence is amazing.
Is great. It's a great verse. Again, with the pastor and the preacher, sorry, and the preacher says, "We were made in the image of the Lord." To which I replied, "Are you sure? Even a murderer, even a whore, even a brother running through pictures on tour." He's already questioning his own holiness, whether he is actually an image of God, because he's sinning again. And I just love the way it just ties. I always just thought Born Sinner was a title that was a cool title because it was the title of one of his songs, and it was the title of, or it's the sample that he gets from Biggie on the first song.
Yeah.
And it makes sense to call that album it, but the fact that he is reiterating all this sinner shit he's doing since he's become famous is just incredible, and I'm fucking here for it, Cole.
No, real talk, man. It's a good narrative. I've never deeped it like that.
I'm playing verse 3 as well, because verse 3 is fucking dynamite. Sorry guys, you're gonna have to just listen to the
Let's do it
with us.
Yeah, it's fine. Let's do it.
It's so fucking good.
Great song, man.
Could I run away from 50 mil?
Whew.
Like Dave Chappelle?
Yeah. It's one of the standout tracks on the album, though, isn't it?
Yeah, it's one of the best. It's gotta be.
Yeah, man.
It's gotta
every
be.
time the track comes on, I'm like, yeah, I fuck with this one, man. It's great.
Yeah, great song. And then we get on to track 8, the now TikTok famous She Knows.
Yeah, and it's only recently became TikTok famous. I think the past year. Yeah.
I believe this song had a video as well.
It did. It had some famous actor in it as well. Like,
if you want to see the video, guys, go check out our Usurper Records Reacts YouTube page, because we're reacting to that video.
Yeah, man.
But yeah, should we play it?
Go.
She Knows.
Brother, what was that?
He's done it again.
That's
He's
not
done
She
it
Knows,
again.
bruv.
He's done it again. Wow.
That ain't it.
Brother, get it up on your phone and play it.
Let's do it.
Wow.
Let's find it. Oh, is that right?
These getting catfished with these songs on ya, brother. To be fair, there's about 40 different songs called She Knows.
Oh, God. Right. Let's go.
Damned if I do. Damn if I don't.
Damned if I don't. It is a very popular track. I think it's one of them tracks that people know of J. Cole. Like, if you know J. Cole, you know this track. Kind of thing.
Well, she definitely knows. Yeah, no, it's a bop. It's probably it's one of the better songs on the album. It's
I think it's more of a song than a rap song as well, like, if that makes sense.
Yeah, it's upbeat. I love the beat, and the hook is kind of repetitive, but it does the job.
It does.
And I do like the background vocals.
I don't know, like, it's a very simple song, but it again feeds into the narrative that you're saying of him having this sinner kind of vibes, man. It really does bring out what your narrative is saying, like, massively. Rather than me hearing the songs individually, I'm hearing it as segments now.
Yeah, and even the line that stands out to me in this song, narrative speaking, is he says, "This is Martin Luther King in the club getting dubs with a bad bitch in his ear, saying that she's down for whatever. In his back of his mind is Coretta." You know, famously Martin Luther King
cheated.
But he's one of the most beloved people of all time. For what he done during his life. But he was a serial cheater, and he would cheat on his missus constantly. And I think, again, that's a perfect example. J. Cole wants to be Martin Luther King that the world sees, but he can't help being Martin Luther King that was behind closed doors. Does that make sense?
He mentions them, I think, twice or three times in the album as well.
Yeah?
Yeah. He mentions them in other songs as well, like Martin and Coretta.
Yeah, he does.
Yeah.
He does.
But no, you're right. You're right in what you just said. I do like that track. I think it's one of the popular tracks in his discography.
Yeah.
That people
100%.
know J. Cole for.
100%. It's a great track. Anything else to say about it?
No, not much, man. Not much. That's it.
So that was track 8, which is officially halfway through the album. So we're going to end part 1 right here, guys. Make sure you check out our podcast weekly. Part 2 will be up very soon, I imagine. Catch us over on part 2 of this episode. Peace out, guys.
Peace.
That's a fucking tune.